Historical Reconstruction of Aryan X. Episode 18. The Origin of Country and Place Names in South Asia. Throughout Indian history, it is said that the powers that ruled present-day India were the Aryans who migrated from Central Asia. Without knowing about the existence of these Aryans, one cannot study the history of South Asia. Now, the place where the Indus Valley Civilization, the origin of Indian history, existed is called the Mehrgar Civilization. Mehr has the same meaning as Mar in Marseille, signifying a village or city, and it has been said that Gar is the same word as Gori of Korea. Present-day Koreans are called Koreans, and in Korea, where these Koreans live, there are many place names with Gari. In other words, Gari and Gori are the same word. I will quote Wikipedia. Mehrgar is one of the most important Neolithic archaeological sites, dating from 7000 BCE to 3200 BCE. It is located on the Kachi Plain of Balochistan, Pakistan, and it is the oldest site in South Asia with evidence of farming and herding. The place where the Mehrgar civilization was discovered is said to be the Kachi Plain in the province of Balochistan. Everyone, you are looking at an amazing word that is a mixture of Korean and Hanja. In other words, Hanja are the characters of the Korean people. There is a place name in present-day Xinjiang called Urumqi. Urum means Orum, a place to climb, and Ki is the meaning of the Hanja for hill. In Pakistan's Balochistan, Bal means bright, Chi refers to a hill, and Stan means land of someone. As for Kachi in Pakistan, Ka is Shaka, meaning bright, and Chi was said to be a hill. Regarding Karachico, an island in the Atlantic Ocean belonging to Spain, Kara is Gara or Gari, which is the Gori of Korea. Chi means hill, and Ko was said to be Ka, as in Scythian. The same words and place names exist everywhere. Now, the Indus civilization is called the Mehrgar civilization, but the current greeting in Turkey is suspicious. Do you know what the Turkish greeting is? It is Marahaba. Mer from the Mehrgar civilization and Mer from the Turkish greeting Marahaba are the same word, meaning a village or city. Haba in Marahaba is also the same as Ha in Ashgabat, the capital of Turkmenistan in Central Asia. This Ha is also called Shah and represents a bright meaning, and Ba also means bright. The current greeting in India is said to be Namaste or Ramaste. Nama or Rama was said to be the bright of Brahmani or Baramuni. S is the possessive of something, and Te was said to mean land. Beyond country and place names, it seems there is no place untouched by the influence of the Korean language, even down to greetings. The place where South Asian history began, that is, where the powers from Central Asia moved south and settled in South Asia, is the Peshawar region on the current border of Pakistan and India. This Peshawar is also where the place name of Pachak, Bashuk, where the Great Papal See of Central Asia was located, was directly transferred. This land of Pakistan was not inhabited by Indians from the beginning as it is today. Rather, it is a nation formed in modern times as Muslims, instigated by the British Empire's divide and rule tactics, migrated from the land of present-day India to this place, Pakistan. Before that, other races lived here. The people of the British Empire, who fabricated history, committed the crime of destroying and manipulating the Buddhism of the Buddha that existed in Central Asia, and burying it along the Silk Road. Afterward, they manipulated history by transferring the traces of this Buddhism to present-day India, fabricating that the Buddha of Buddhism was born and existed in current India. Although they fabricated it so that present-day India is the birthplace of Buddha and Buddhism, perhaps for that reason, no traditional form of Buddhism is visible in India today. In Pakistan, Paki means the bright place where the Pa, the Papal See, is located, and Stan means land. In Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan, Isla was said to mean outside, like Isu. Rama was said to be the bright of Baramuni, or Brahmin, and Bad was said to be bright land. Karachico, the former capital of Pakistan, and the Kachi Plain, where the Indus civilization existed, are exactly the same word. In Pakistan, during the theocratic era, there was a papal see that oversaw religion and conducted politics, and after the era of the separation of religion and state, political powers emerged in present-day India. However, what Aryan X is also curious about is who exactly were the original people who lived here in Pakistan. I sometimes wonder if they might have been the Nepalese people. The people living in the southern region of present-day India are called Dravidians. However, it is said that their language and the current Korean language have a significant number of matching words. This shows that the Korean language, which existed in Central Asia, was transmitted as far as the southern region of present-day India. You will later confirm through many travel books written long ago that most of the place names in the Indian region and the historical place names of the Scythian Aryans in Central Asia are almost identical. In other words, this is also evidence that the history and place names that existed in Central Asia were fabricated and transferred to present-day India. For reference, you can check the prepared and bound books on a Naver blog, but the problem of translating them into other languages still remains. A large volume of books has already been prepared. The capital of Nepal is Kathmandu. Kath is the same word as Scythian, Khitan, Khitar, or Khatar, and Mandu is the same word as Manju, meaning full land. The mountain range in Nepal known as the roof of the world is the Himalayas. Did you know that this word Himalaya is Korean? Himal means white head or white summit, which, when translated into Hanja, becomes Baekdu. In other words, the mountain that Koreans know as the spiritual mountain of their nation is Baekdu Mountain. The name of the country next to Nepal, Bhutan, also means fireland. In other words, since Bul, fire, is bright, it can also be called Brightland. Now, let's shift our perspective and look at the southern part of South Asia, where there is a country called Sri Lanka. The capital is Colombo. Colombo is the same word as in the South American country of Colombia. In terms of meaning, if you separate the sound cold into two syllables, it becomes gori, and om becomes the bright of Rome or Rama. Isn't that amazing? That Colombo from Colombo and Sri Lanka and Colombo from the South American country of Colombia have the same meaning and word. In Bangladesh, Gla is also Gari, Garu, or Gari, which is the Gori of Korea. And Desh means city land. As for the capital, Dhaka, Da means many, and Ka was said to have the bright meaning of Scythian. So, first of all, the country and place names in Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh all correspond with the Korean language. And the Dravidian region of southern India has numerous words that also match Korean. English speakers, you must be aware of this knowledge and information. With this, we briefly conclude South Asia. In the next episode, we plan to reveal the truths about Southeast Asian countries such as China, Tibet, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Thailand. Please contact many people, and I sincerely hope you will join this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The subtitle language can be translated into the language of each country, so please make use of it. If there are any issues, please contact us via the comments or through Google Mail. The Google Mail address is aryanrealhistory@gmail.com. The YouTube video address is Historical Reconstruction of Aryan X or History Restoration of Aryan X. Everyone, your subscriptions and likes are a mark of your conscience and passion for the truth, so please do not forget.